What is going on, guys? This is your boy, Willie Matrix Christian Gamer here, bringing you a video where we're going to talk about Call of Duty. We're going to talk about the game itself. All right. We're doing a tier list on Brock Williamson's skill level. Okay. Skill level. Which COD was I best at? That's kind of what we're getting at here. And I just thought it'd be fun. I don't know. Go back down memory lane and see what happened. So some of these CODs I never played, and that's unfortunate. Okay, so judge me all you want, but some of these I just did not play, and some of these I'm just not going to rank. All right, I'm not ranking COD Zombies. That's just silly. But Call of Duty MW2 is where I got my start. I did play COD 3 on the Wii. I didn't play online. I only played the campaign, so I'm not counting that. MW2 is where I got my start. I would say in MW2, I was D tier. I sucked. I was the camping in the corner just struggling to win a map, all right? Like, it was bad, okay? Even if I went back to this game, I don't think I was very good at it. The highest I think I maybe ever could have gotten was C. I was just, I don't know. Black Ops 1, I was probably... was I better at Black Ops 1? No, I don't think I was. Black Ops 1 is my least favorite COD. One of my least favorite CODs of all time, and I don't think it stood the age of time. I think people liked it when it came out, but it's just not a good COD. It's funny because we're going to get to some of these other CODs that people hated when they came out, and then after the fact, we're like, oh, actually, I miss that COD. So MW3 is where I really started to shine. This, I would say I was B tier. I was B tier at MW3. This is when I joined a clan. We were running through pubs. I was doing some really cool stuff in that game. I was not the best 1v1 sniper in that game, though sniping that game was a lot of fun. I did have a sniper montage. I did do sniper free-for-all matches, but it was mostly like, give me a submachine gun and let me run around in pubs, and that's what I was actually pretty good at in MW3. Super kind of like early peak for me was like piqued my interest. I should say not peak as in like my peak skills, but like piqued my interest and got me like wanting to grind, right? Black Ops 2, guys, was the year I went to college and I wasn't allowed to bring a system and I didn't get to play. How tragic is that? How tragic is that? I never got to play Black Ops 2. Ghost, I got to play a little bit. I did not play it a lot, so I would say it's C tier. But my skills from MW3 transferred over where I think I was a little bit better. And when I went back and played this game, when all the pros did, because remember, when this game came out, I feel like people hated it. And then the pros, like, what was it, 4 years ago, when the game was going to go back to boots on the ground, everybody was like, let's play Ghost to get ready for that. It was after IW, right? Because it went AW, Black Ops 3, IW. Yeah. So, Ghost, I think some of my... No, it wasn't that. Oh, yeah, that's when it came back. Not when it released, when it came back. People were playing it. I was actually pretty nasty. I think if I would have gotten used to the game a little bit more and stuff like that, I don't think I was still that good at it, though, because just the visual qualities of the game, I really lacked. AW is where competitive Brock was born. I'd say A tier. I had to work really hard at this game. When I started in this game, I was a good pub stomper. And then when I got into the competitive scene, I started to struggle and my aim was bad. And then I had to practice a lot. A lot. And that sounds silly because it's a video game, but when you're trying to play competitive and go pro, I was trying to go pro. In AW, I practiced a lot, 1,000 bots a day or more, and then pubs ranked, and then GBs. Made it to front page in a GB team. Gave it to a kid on the team because I was busy with work for like a night or two, so I gave him leadership of the team, and he disbanded it because he got into a fight with one of the other players. It was stupid, but beside the point. A tier. I'd say I was A tier in that game for sure. Black Ops 3. I feel like this is where you started to see S tier Brock. My peak. These rankings are not like compared to other people. This is me, okay? Brock. I was better at Black Ops 3 than I was at AW. Just 100%. I'm going to add a tier above because I think I'm going to call it pro tier. Like where if I could have grinded, been in the right scenario, been in the right internet, maybe gotten a chance, I genuinely think maybe you could have snuck into some amateur/pro stuff. I'll put AM as well, pro am. I'm not saying that I was ever good enough at COD to go pro. I just want everybody to know that. I'm just saying what would have been my best game to try to go pro in. Probably wasn't Black Ops 3, but I was nasty at Black Ops 3. I was really good at S&D. I was not good at Respawn. So that kind of brings me down to A on that one. But I had the better gun skill and I had the better confidence and just awareness in Black Ops 3 than I did in Advanced Warfare. I did. It was interesting. Then we get to IW. This is going to be very out of pocket, but I genuinely think this would have been one of my best games ever had I had a team to play with. I didn't have a team to play with. My friends hated the game, and it's when MWR came out, so my friends played MWR instead of this, so I ended up playing that even though I liked this game. The ERAD was super fun. The NV4 was fun. And then the K-Bar. I loved the K-Bar. I did play a little bit with Madison on this game, but there was a friend of mine who had a GB team and he let me join and I played a couple matches. And this is why I say pro/am. Any game before that I played GBs, I would go into and I would have GBs where playing against other amateur players where I would play against them and I would get smoked, or I would kind of hold my own and go even. The GBs that I played in this game, I'm not joking, I was world starring kids. I don't know what it was, if it was the game itself or the people I played, but I played a few, not a ton, but so it's a small sample size, but I played a few GBs where my buddy that I was playing with and his two random friends, they sucked. They were getting bodied, and I would just pop a 3-piece in the hill and win us the hard point, like get control of the hard point. And I'm like, why is this so hard for you guys? Like, can we just do this? I remember thinking, like, am I nasty at this game? And I remember I would go into rank play kind of by myself and play, and I would wreck some kids. So for some reason, I wish I would have gotten to play it more, not because it was a good game, but because I think that I could have actually been really nasty at that game, and it would have been one of my best chances of pro-am status. Call of Duty World War II, man, probably B tier. I had a little bit of a fall off. My sniping in this game was disgusting, but as like Respawn and stuff, the game, I was not the greatest at it. I had a hard time going from boots on the ground or from jetpacks to boots on the ground. That was a big adjustment for me. I loved the jetpack era. I think the jetpack era is the best era of COD. Not the most nostalgic and not necessarily the greatest games, but the greatest concept. But I genuinely think that I'm disgusted. I was disgusting at jetpacks. But when I went back to boots on the ground, I had a bit of a struggle, for sure. Then gets to Black Ops 4. Man, Black Ops 4, I'm going to go A tier again. I don't think I hit an S tier level in this game. There was times running through pubs or a ranked play match where I was like, yeah, I'm nasty. I'm him. But then I go right into the next match and I get bodied in rank play. Pubs, I think no matter what in pubs, I was wrecking people. I really was. I think one of the reasons why Call of Duty Black Ops 4 I didn't do so hot is because there was the 5v5. And 5v5 wasn't it. I'll be honest. 5v5 COD sucks. I think 4v4 is perfect. That's one of the reasons why I have a hard time going back to pubs now and Black Ops 6 is because it's 6v6 and all of a sudden, I don't know, it just messes me up so much. So I kind of hate it. I hate more than 4v4. I was decent at I forget the name of the map, but it was Control. Anyway, Search and Destroy and Control. And Search and Destroy in that game, I was very good at. But it's the respawns that got me. Because that's the thing is when you GB, which I think we GB'd in Black Ops 4 a couple times. GB'd in Black Ops 4 maybe a couple times, I think. But either way, S&D, I was really good in this game. I was really good at S&D, but it's the respawns that got me because I just didn't practice them enough. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I would say, you know what? Yeah, it's either B or A. I'm trying to remember because I didn't play this one a lot. I hated this COD. I think this is one of the worst CODs ever made. Like, hands down, one of the worst CODs. MW 2019, MP5, M4 meta. You got a pop dead silence. The sniper sucked. Ugh. I'll say B tier. I didn't play it enough. I tried, but I didn't play it enough. I remember I would play against bots a lot in this game. I would set up bots in like an esports mode play to work on rotations and stuff like that. That game, I hated that game. Cold War, I would say S tier. I don't think I was ever at an elite enough level to be pro-am in that game. I never GB'd, which sucks. I wish I could have. But Cold War was just a great COD, great feel. I was nasty with whatever gun you wanted to give me. Pellington, you wanted to give me the Krig, wasn't it the Krig? Yeah. The AK-74U. I mean, whatever the meta was, I'd end up being nasty with it. I was good at respawn, S&D. Hardpoint was maybe my struggle, but control and S&D I was really good at. Yeah. I was really good at this game. Spent a lot of time on it. Yeah. Vanguard, low key, was another S tier game for me. I think running the automaton or whatever it was my gun. I don't think I was a great submachine gun player in that game. The game itself was a struggle, but I remember finding times in ranked play where sniping in this game, I was like elite. I would just pull out the sniper in control and win ranked play controls with a sniper. But I'm not saying I was man, was this one of my better CODs though? I feel like I was better at COD than in these ones. I feel like I was better at COD and like, man, hold on a second. Looking at this now just messed me up. I was better at Cold War than I was Black Ops. This might actually be the way that it is. This right here. Except put Vanguard above AW. I think it was easy. Vanguard was easier than AW in my opinion. MW2 probably B tier. Wait, was this the TAC? Whoa. Was this the TAC and the what was the submachine gun meta in this game? The Vaznev. I was actually nasty at that. The TAC and the Vaz, I think I actually was really good at MW2. I don't know if I was pro-am level, but S tier, I'll give it S. It might actually settle right next to Vanguard. I think that's a good spot. MW3, didn't play much. I think I was B tier. Didn't care. I just didn't care. I think there was a whole second half of the year where I didn't even play. Now we get to Black Ops 6. I think that I am S tier at Black Ops 6. I'm not pro-am level because the Omni movement and like certain things, aspects, mentalities of it. But I think actually it kind of feels good to say this, that Black Ops 6 might be one of my peaks. One of my peaks in Call of Duty. Because, you know, the older you get, you're not supposed to peak. But I feel like I'm having a bit of a peak again in Black Ops 6 with how good I am at it. I don't think I'm unreal. No. But overall, I think I'm pretty nasty at it. Warzone, just for the heck of it, I think I'm D tier at Warzone. I hate Warzone, especially now. When Warzone first came out, I still was probably at most B tier. And then it just got cracked with people. So, but yeah, Black Ops 6, it feels good to like peak at this moment. Like, not just because of the COD itself, but because you get older, you feel like you're not supposed to peak. Having a peak and feeling like you're doing well. It just feels good. Feels good to know that I still got it because I feel like I do. When the game first came out, I definitely questioned that. I questioned whether I was going to be good at COD again. Especially since like last year I didn't play. So anyway, that's going to be it. That's ranking myself in each Call of Duty, where I thought my skill level was at in each of the Call of Duties. That's all I got for you today, boys. Catch you later. God bless.